Hey, I'm Jamie Court, president of Consumer Watchdog, and we have a new segment called Bite Back. What we're doing is biting back at some of the greatest hypocrisies of our time. I can't think of any greater one than the Senate now taking up the Keystone Pipeline. We've got gas prices at an all-time low in America. We have a project that, according to a report Consumer Watchdog did, is created for one reason, and will drive up gas prices in America. The reason it was created was simply to get dirty tar sand crude oil out of Canada, because the Canadians won't let the tar sands go through its own west coast. It's to get it down to the Gulf of Mexico so that it can go to Asia, not remain here in America. It's going to help Asians burn dirty fuel. It's going to increase global warming. But most importantly, as the Alberta minister has acknowledged, this is a way of getting Canadians to sell their really dirty crude oil on the Asian market, which will actually short the American market, because you see, the Keystone Pipeline already runs through America. It just stops in the Midwest. And that's why the Midwest has enjoyed even lower gas prices than the West Coast and other states. If we stop the flow of crude oil to the Midwest and bring it down to the Gulf of Mexico and send it to Asia, we've shown in our report that Midwest gas prices will go up. Will probably go up significantly, 30, 40 cents pretty immediately, because the Americans are now enjoying the sale of this crude oil. So why? Why are we building Keystone Pipeline? It's for the oil companies and for the Koch brothers. The Koch brothers recently announced they were going to spend $900 million on the next presidential election. Why are they doing that? Because they own the Canadian tar sands, along with the biggest oil companies in America. They want to access that Asian market and bring this really dirty burning crude oil in greater quantity right through America, down to the Gulf, out to Asia, so they can make a ton of money. That's not good for Americans. And by the way, Americans are seeing lower gasoline prices because we have enough crude oil in America and on the world market. So this is both bad for the consumer, it's bad for America and Americans' economy, because we're going to be paying higher gas prices if we have this cheap source of Canadian crude oil to the Midwest that's diverted to Asia. And also, it's bad for our climate, because burning this very, very dirty tar sands oil all through Asia, where there's almost no regulation, is going to hasten global warming. Again, Washington at work, one of the first acts of the new Congress. It's wrong. We hope you'll go to ConsumerWatchdog.org and weigh in as the Senate votes on the Keystone Pipeline. President Obama says he's going to veto it. We think that's exactly what he needs to do. So we want to hear from you. If you've got a bite back idea, let us know below. If you have something to bite back about what we're biting on, give it a chew. Go down below here and make your voice heard.